If Kurt Angle's not in every Hall of Fame, when it's all said and done, they ought to close every Hall of Fame and just call it a day.
We don't have time to list the accomplishments. The NCAA heavyweight champion in 1990 and 92, 1996 Olympic gold medalist, 4-time WWE champion, 6-time TNA champion, the IWGP champion in Japan. He has done it all.
Collar elbow tie-up by Angle and Hendry. Hendry first forced back into the corner. Again, one fall matchup. You heard about the main event. Saw the footage of Joe Hendry. You heard him sing. You heard his basically a tribute, so to speak, to Kurt Angle.
But now it's time for him to wrestle, JR.
Absolutely.
Well, and let's not at the level of Kurt Angle at this point, but Joe Hendry is a top amateur wrestler. He's looking to compete in the next Commonwealth Games for his home country of Scotland, born in Edinburgh.
Nice fireman carry takeover by Joe Hendry. You don't see a lot of guys that can dominate Kurt Angle in any kind of catch-as-catch-can wrestling match.
In any kind of physical endeavor.
And so we just saw Hendry really execute a nice fireman carry. But I can tell you, I know Kurt Angle very well. I was there when he was signed in WWE. He doesn't like to be one-upped on anything.
Joe Hendry won this opportunity to face Kurt Angle in a 15-man Kurt Angle Invitational Rumble. He entered at number 10. He pinned Doug Williams.
Wow.
And he tossed out EC3 and Primate to win the thing.
Nice waist lock takedown. As Joe Hendry in the early going here, out-wrestled Kurt Angle. Can he maintain that? Or are we seeing or is it a figment of our imagination? Because who do we know that always out-wrestled Kurt Angle? I can't think of anybody.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I've seen Kurt in the past. He will let a young man like this do a few things just to test the guy out. And as long as he feels he's not in serious trouble, he'll see what his opponent has, then he'll know how to counter.
And also, don't forget, it's been a long time since Kurt Angle was wrestling 4 or 5 days a week, which is exactly how Hendry's been preparing.
Nice shoulder block takedowns. Angle regrouping. Rolling to the outside to regroup. He doesn't want the young man to build any more momentum than he already has. Whoop! Sellout crowd.
Oh, and a right hand right to the snaz.
That wasn't amateur wrestling, I can tell you that.
We talked about the jealousy that led to Joseph Connors to turn on his friend and partner Joe Hendry. Lost the WCPW championship match, the 4-way, because of that.
Another right hand. Another right hand by Angle. Angle going to some somewhat surprising aggression here, which tells me that he just discovered at Angle, that Joe Hendry is a much better amateur wrestler than Kurt perhaps thought.
Did Kurt do what I said he might have done? He let the kid have a little leeway and saw that he may be tougher than he had thought, and now he's putting the pressure on hard.
I think so. And snapmare takeover, Angle down, the reverse chin lock.
I'll tell you how tough Joe Hendry is. He beat me in a burger eating contest in Glasgow 2 years ago. I named him the Freak of Nature, and now he calls his finisher, the fallaway slam, the Freak of Nature in that honor.
And he came second in the Scottish Amateur Wrestling
Covered
Championships.
Covered by Angle, and a near fall.
And now considered the best heavyweight amateur in Scotland right now, training for the Commonwealth Games as Joe Hendry.
Very unusual that an active pro wrestler is training for a high-level amateur wrestling contest.
Look, Joe Hendry, 3 years as a pro, he's come a long way in a short period of time. He's in there with one of the big money ball players of all time in our industry, in our sport, but also a guy who's been in every high-pressure situation. He competed for a gold medal in the Olympic Games with a broken neck. And so Kurt Angle knows what pressure is like, and he knows how to overcome it. Can Joe Hendry, a 3-year pro in the biggest match of his career, will he crack under the pressure?
Angle, a 3-time All-American wrestler in college at Clarion. Certainly a Pittsburgh legend. I will, full disclosure, the cover, lateral press. Angle saw shoulders down, whipped the cover. Kurt Angle is my wife's favorite wrestler. I'll tell you why. They're both from Pittsburgh.
The Beauty and the Beast, Jan and Kurt, both from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh folks.
You ever been to Pittsburgh, Alex?
I have, indeed, and I'll never go back.
Well, thank you for that, weighing in with that sentiment.
Angle side headlock, keeping it very basic, fundamentally sound, and this hammering uppercut forward by Joe Hendry didn't last long. And Angle.
Go for the angle slam.
Take an angle slam. Hendry counters. Clothesline. Hendry got up very quickly, able to get his feet under him and deliver a clothesline.
What kind of tribute is it to Joe Hendry that he was able to counter Kurt Angle's favorite move, the angle slam?
Hendry's obsessed over this, Jim.
One thing he's done, he's studied Kurt as his hero, as the man he believes the greatest wrestler of all time. Joe Hendry has seen every Kurt Angle match ever put on tape.
That's obsession, maybe? Obsession. Focus? Could be a lot of things. Is it healthy? We'll find out.
You're my obsession. What do you want me to be?
Oh.
To make you...
DDT.
To make you beat me.
I'm not sure he got all the DDT he wanted, but he may. No, he didn't. Hendry got it. Like Angle's head almost slipped out en route to the canvas, so Hendry didn't get everything he wanted on the DDT, but he might on the next one. Look at this.
Oh, he's going for that overhead slam.
Angle counters that. Angles doesn't scout
Oh,
himself.
no!
Oh, what a suplex. Fell to the back and hooked. The legs stayed, the hands stayed clasped. Look at Angle's hands.
Angle had such incredible wrestling balance.
Angle gets Hendry up and then takes him down with authority. It's not get him up and gently lay down. Watch this. Because I think there's a third one in the works.
Good Lord.
That is a suplex.
The one advantage that Joe Hendry may have is his youth and the fact that he's much less injury prone at this point in his life than Kurt Angle. Kurt has had so many injuries competing at a high level for so long.
Angle.
Oh, freak of nature. He's going for it.
Oh, he hit it.
Lower back. Angle in trouble. This may be it. What a matchup.
Oh.
Hendry about a half a count away from securing arguably the biggest victory of his entire life.
He was about a half a count away from shocking the world and making history. And if WCPW has shown anything from tonight, refuse to lose, it's that they can make history.
Angle. The ankle lock. And Hendry able to counter it quickly. He had to counter it quickly.
No way.
Oh,
Good God.
the
Good
angle
God.
slam. Hendry with the angle slam.
Oh! I thought he had done it.
Inches away was Joe Hendry using Angle's own angle slam to secure his biggest victory ever.
This match has escalated quickly, and these guys hit each other with high-impact moves, and they did it quick. This is not going to be a 60-minute draw, folks. There's going to be a winner to this match. I just don't know which one.
There's going to be collateral damage to the anatomies that's already been done, both these men.
And what's Hendry going for? He's not a man that's regularly associated with going to the top rope. And, well,
And is that out of desperation?
I
Is that
think
a
so.
plan? I'm not sure.
yeah. Oh, no. Have you... Not from the top.
Oh!
The angle slam right off the top.
The people just hit their feet.
Angle's on top.
Oh!
And Hendry kicks out.
He kicks.
Hendry
Come
kicks
on,
out.
Joe.
Hendry,
Come on, Joe.
Hendry kicks out. Somehow, some way.
Unbelievable.
For the love of God, can you believe a man kicked out of the angle slam coming off the top rope? I can't. I can't.
Oh!
And by God, business just picked up for Kurt Angle. The ankle lock. The ankle, by God, lock is locked in.
And Hendry's holding on.
Oh, he spun out again, but Angle blocked the turnbuckle. Drop toe hold. Good God.
Man, Hendry has Kurt Angle scouted. Angle almost tapped. Look at Angle's hand. Look at his right hand.
My God.
He's thinking about it.
Hendry could break Angle's.
If he does this,
Kurt's ankle could snap. It could snap. We'll hear it. We'll see it. Angle will feel it.
Angle will let that ankle snap before he taps. I know him. I know him too well. And it very well could snap in just a second.
Angle the counter. Oh my God, what a counter. An amazing counter. Well, the Olympic gold medalist. And Hendry is in no man's land. The ropes get farther and farther away for Joe Hendry in dire straits. Now ankle.
Oh, no.
Grapevines the leg. All the pressure on the
Oh,
ankle.
no.
And Joe Hendry has to tap. Hendry has to tap. Or his ankle will be
Ladies and
broken.
gentlemen,
A matter
the
of
winner of
seconds.
the match as the result of a submission, Kurt Angle!
JR, the better man, won here, but Joe Hendry was just seconds away from a life-changing victory. And in defeat, he still showed what he was made of. 3 years as a pro, this kid's got a bright future, and Kurt Angle knows that now.
Well, Joe Hendry attempted to refuse to lose, but there was no getting away from that ankle lock. But the fact remains that Joe Hendry has just impressed a global audience live on iPay-per-view.
I have become a Joe Hendry fan. Anybody that can go hold for hold, move for move with Kurt Angle is okay in my book.
Anybody that earns Kurt Angle's respect in a one-on-one fight is okay in everybody's book.
Absolutely. A great wrestling match, ladies and gentlemen, to bring this amazing wrestling event to a close here tonight. Phenomenal crowd, amazing effort by the athletes, intensity was here, everything you'd want in a pro wrestling event we saw here tonight.
JR, it's been great to be back on the air with you as your broadcast partner. We've done pay-per-views, we've done national television, we've done a little OVW, but I don't know when I've enjoyed a single wrestling event more than this one here tonight with you, and even you, Alex. I like you too.
Thank you, Newcastle. Thank you, United Kingdom. I've been all over the world. I've wrestled the best. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Undertaker, AJ Styles. But I have to tell you, Joe Hendry, you pushed me beyond my limit, and there's a huge future ahead of you. And I can't wait to see what you do in the upcoming years. Thank you very much for tonight.
A star was born tonight.
And thank you to all of you. God bless.
A star born tonight in Newcastle, England. His name is Joe Hendry because he pushed the best past his limit. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody here at WCPW, I'm Jim Ross for Jeff Cornett, for Alex Shane. Thank you for being with us. Until we talk again, so long, everybody.